honored to have witnessed how all of this came together in such an organic and successful manner. I had the privilege to meet some of the students of the Fab Academy 2019, and I was blown away not just by their creativity and their ability to think divergently, but also by the awesome things that they came up with that offer solutions to practical problems we face every day.
One of the most important expected result of this project is the establishment and improvement of a Fab Lab. The most special things that we would like to do through this innovation is to involve the younger generation.
I want to shout out to and thank the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Tourism, the Inter-American Development Bank, to Mrs. Lorena Ravalas and her team for starting the Fab Foundation Suriname and bringing Fab Labs to the country to help increase economic opportunity in the country through education and entrepreneurship based on digital fabrication.
That's why the agenda of the Internet of Things in the Amazon is so important for us. Because in the near future, the children in Apura, Bokapondo, Marawai and Sipaliwini will be able to present their Internet things of the Amazon to the world. Already, French Guyana and Suriname are bundling efforts with training with regard to initiate more Fab Labs. It's therefore with great enthusiasm that I address you at this opening, because I'm convinced that the creativity of the youth of Suriname and the Amazons will surprise you all.
Fab Academy is a distance education platform where this year alone 107 different countries received instructions from MIT's Professor Neil Gershenfeld from January to June on how to make almost anything. Now, getting this program started here in the Guyanas is a true testimony of determination and collaboration, because between Suriname and French Guyana, all resources were exhausted to achieve today's result, and that is Fab Labs collaborating for the future. Knowledge should be shared and there should not be any borders.
Well, we actually got into the Fab Academy because if you know what fabrication is and you know how huge the process is just to fabricate one little print board, for example, and you see that downscaled to like a manageable portion, and you can get into that, you can get hands-on with that, that's really interesting, and that's why I think all of us actually jumped on the opportunity for the Fab Lab or the Fab Academy to really get things starting from scratch and just building up from there.
All morning we've been talking about, well, for part of the morning at least, we were talking about the Fab Academy. I mean, that's a digital tool, that's distance learning, and that's something that wouldn't have been possible years ago, but it's possible now. And with that, 8 people were trained here in terms of a course that only was taking place in the past in MIT, with some very specialized knowledge that's really going to be an asset for the country and for the businesses in the country.
The IP office is developing capacity as we speak. And we're not just looking at the government, we're looking at the university, at the higher education institutions. And They are right now in California being trained in this stuff. So it's a lot of effort from all sides to be ready when this really takes off.
But my only suggestion is believe in what you are, believe in what you have around, and this is your potential. I really exactly don't know, but when you start to believe in yourself, you will start to bring this to the world.
There is a change coming. There is a great change coming. I think people need to start caring about creating, because you have two states of being: consuming or creating. There's none in between. So if you're not creating anything, you're just consuming, and it makes you like less enjoy life, because you're always complaining about something that is not good instead of fixing the problem, you know.
This digital age demands different skills and different solutions, and the simple answer is that if we do not invest in this digital knowledge, we will be left behind. And these are the skills for the now and the future generation, so let us pursue it. Mekwi tamara sranang wikang.